Jimmy Rocket from Bug Juice Gardens, and I've had a little too much sugar, so
Yeah.
like caffeine, so I'm kind of jumpy.
You need a few more Oreos.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Donuts?
We're talking about
muley grasses. We hook the mules
muley
up
grass.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
is it called muley grass?
Well, man, why'd you have to ask me that? I don't know. But I will tell you this. I think their religion is Catholic because they like to be in masses. Oh my gosh. But really, so look, this grass, if you can look right here.
Yeah, it's blooming.
It's blooming. These are real fine and thin, but they're pink. And so they do better when you put a whole mass of them together. So if you just put one, it's not really going to give you the appearance that you need.
Oh, okay.
So I do 3, 5, 7s or 15 or just large numbers, and then put a nice dark hedgerow behind them or some kind of green, evergreen behind them, and they'll really stand out. Now here's the tip. A lot of people think, well, I'm just going to plant this like a normal plant. No, they need well-drained soil. And so you're going to have to mound it up a little bit and dig that dirt out and put some good stuff back in, because if they hold water, then they don't go very well. And then grasses, usually, typically in December, January, you can go in with hedgers and just, prune them back. Okay. These you don't want to do that with. After they bloom, you want to take a pair of scissors and just lightly prune right below the little plumes right here. Okay. So you don't want to get crazy with the hedgers and go too low because they won't recoup from that very well. So there's a few little tips about this, but other than that, there's not many insects that get on them. And sun, you mentioned that earlier. Is it more sun, more shade? But so more sun than shade. They really look good, and right now this is when you're getting this pink color, and they do come in white. I'm not a big fan of the white, and it's got to have the right place for the white. But I like the pink plumes on it.
How long do they bloom?
Man, for about a month.
Okay.
Man, hey man, hey dude, for about a month, that's pretty good, or a little bit longer. It just depends on the weather and the temperatures and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and how big do they get?
This size. So what size you see on this table? I got these from John Deere Landscape, and they've got them in a mass because they've got a lot of them. And man, when you see them, you're like, wow, but that's what you see is the size. Sometimes you'll see a little oak tree this tall. No, well, that's going to get bigger. But this size, what you see is what you get. Now, they'll get a little bit fatter, like you might do if you keep eating donuts and Oreos and sugar. What?
Now, what do you feed them?
Well, I like the turkey poop because it's organic matter and it doesn't have a whole lot of... God, speaking of eating, this early in the morning with sugar, but anyway, it doesn't have a whole lot of salt content, so it doesn't change the pH. Okay. So turkey poop, Oreos, donuts, and John Deere Landscapes.
And
they're
water.
119. Yeah.
It doesn't rain sometimes.
No.
Well, November we get some rain.
You need to water heavy when you first plant them, but again, they don't like a whole lot of water. And they're native to Alabama, and that's the cool thing. Of course, they might like a lot of water because we've had our share of rains until lately, and then the water's got stopped, but that's okay. Yeah. But moderate on the water. Don't get crazy. Don't get heavy with it.
Okay.
Wow. So go to John Deere. All the good garden centers probably have these in stock right now. So Facebook, I'm on Facebook. A person said, hey, go to Home Depot. They have them. So go figure. Anyway, JimmyRocket.com. You're watching Fox 6 News, WBRC.
JJ.